Hi everyone, it's Miss Wall. This is our first update for the virtual learning plan that's about to start for orchestra and strings. And so I'm just here to tell you kind of what my expectations are and uh, kind of what we need to accomplish first before we can actually start doing virtual learning. And so I've posted assignment number 1. I posted it this morning because I was going to try and make a video of myself using Cloud Audio Recorder. And I saw that a bunch of you have already responded to assignment number 1. So that's really great. But there's just something I need to let you all know. So I know there's a lot of you that have no instrument at home because you were not able to get back into the building a couple weeks ago to pick it up. And from my understanding, I really doubt that you're going to be able to get that instrument. The district says that there is a plan. They're working on it, but I'm really not hopeful that they're actually going to be able to accomplish that. So if you don't have an instrument, you're going to be doing orchestra and strings work that does not involve an instrument. I do have a creative solution that I'll be presenting next week for those of you who don't have an instrument. But for now, just assume that you're not going to be playing when you're doing orchestra work. And then if you do have an instrument, yay, that's great. The main priority is finding out if your instrument is in tune or not. And then the next priority is actually getting that instrument in tune enough for you to be able to play on it. So the first assignment has kind of two parts, and what you'll see is that the first part says in bold letters or capital letters, no instrument. That's the directions for people that don't have an instrument. And I saw that some of you have made comments um, about what you've been doing to keep busy, which is great. But I guess the reason for that question was for people that don't have an instrument. So if you already made a comment on it, but you don't have an instrument, please go back and say in the comments, I don't have an instrument. I'm just going to open up that question to anybody. So even if you do have an instrument, you can certainly respond to that question. But I guess the main reason for that is finding out who doesn't. And then the second part of the assignment is in capital letters, and it says instrument. So then that is what people will be doing that do have an instrument. And those two things are either learning how to use the Cloud Audio Recorder that's linked or use Screencastify to make videos, because you're actually going to be recording yourself playing all 4 of your strings for me to be able to tell if you're in or out of tune. So if you don't want yourself on video, then you would want to choose Cloud Audio Recorder and learn how to use that. But if you're okay with being on video, then you're going to want to learn the Screencastify extension. And that works with Chrome only. So you're going to want to open Chrome as your browser in order to use that extension. I said initially that you should learn all of the lessons, but lessons 3, 4, and 6 are the main ones that tell you how to use Screencastify, how to link it to your Google Drive, and how to record a video. So at the very least, if you can watch those and get your Screencastify linked to your Google Drive, then you would be able to turn in that video to me of yourself playing your instrument. So that's all for now. That's the first assignment. And I know that if you are used to getting a lot more work from me, which you probably are, just know that we've been told by the district that we really need to back off in the first week and not assign a whole bunch of work because of, you know, families and children getting overwhelmed with things. I think that just being able to use either of these two programs is going to be enough. But if you really do want some extra stuff to practice, I will just say that middle schoolers can be practicing the concert music that I uploaded a few weeks ago. And then fifth graders and sixth graders, I guess, sixth graders and fifth graders that want to test off some Strings Festival songs from memory, I'm going to be entering in those grades. My grades are due on April 15th. So if you want to get some songs tested last minute, next week I'm going to put like a document that has all of the songs that you've tested already into a spreadsheet. I actually got into the school and I pulled off the sticker chart so I can put that information in there, and you can test as many songs from memory as you can. So that would be what I would practice if I were a fifth or sixth grader. So until you can get more from me, those are kind of the expectations for now. So I hope you have a great day.